Hey, this is Paul from Guitar World, and what I have here is the stomp box most musicians have been waiting for, the Joe Satriani signature Satchurator pedal. Now, the Satchurator pedal is a collaboration between Joe Satriani and Vox Amplification, and this is his baby. Essentially, it is Joe's sound in one box. It is a distortion pedal with a lot of nifty little features built in, so let's take a closer look. The Satchurator pedal is a labor of love for Joe. It is his sound in one box, as I said before, and it has some specifications that he wanted, which really make this pedal interesting. The Satchurator has all the essential controls of a distortion pedal, the gain, the tone, and the volume, with the inclusion of a pad mini toggle over here, which is great because it's kind of hidden between the two knobs so your foot won't lop it off. And it basically is an on-off switch, which allows other pedals which are placed before the Satchurator, such as like wah pedals and other high gain devices, so you won't lose any tone. So right now I have it off because I have nothing else plugged in, but if you were to use it with other pedals, you would put it in the on position, or you may like it off, who knows. The great thing about the Satchurator is it has a Moore switch, so the Moore switch acts in two ways. Right now I have the gain at about halfway, so what it does is if I wanted more gain, I would just hit the Moore switch, obviously, and it would basically take the pedal from here to here. So basically I get two different distortion sounds in one pedal, which is really cool. The other thing is if I already had the gain dimed and I added the Moore switch, it adds a bit of harmonics to the signal, so it really shines for lead playing on top of it. Finally, the Satchurator is built to last. This is a heavy-duty pedal. It looks like a boutique pedal, and the toggle switches here are not your standard toggle switches. They're silent, so you can really feel it when you activate it. Now, the Moore switch, as I said, only affects the gain. It has nothing to do with the tone or the volume. And of course, you have your standard on-off switch, and you can tell whether the pedal's on or your Moore switch is on. That's it. Let's take a listen to this pedal. Now, interestingly enough, Joe uses this pedal as his main distortion sound. So he basically runs this pedal into his clean amp. So here's my clean sound. And now let's activate the pedal. And you can see I have the gain halfway. Here we go. Sticking with that same sound, what I'm going to do is activate the Moore switch, and basically the gain will bump up to a solo type of gain. Here we go. Another thing I should mention about this pedal that Joe is very much hands-on about is the fact that this pedal really cleans up when you lower your volume knob, which he does a lot. So here I am at 10. let's do the other thing which I mentioned about the pedal. Let's turn the gain all the way up and take a listen to that. And what I'm going to do is I'll engage the more switch so you can hear how the harmonic content changes on this pedal. So let's take a listen. The brand new Satchurator pedal from Vox is one smooth and dynamic distortion pedal. It's one of the best out there. Check it out.